Here we go. Let me lift you up. We'll go right to the top. Let the sun come up. Together we can fly. All our hearts collide. Stay here by my side. I say we jump, we fly, we reach out to the sky. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. And we go on and on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. And we go on and on and on and on. We're gonna fly high, be alive. Yeah, we're gonna fly high, be alive. We're gonna fly high, be alive.
Wow, our first episode created such a stir. Thank you for your calls, text messages, and likes.
Good news for all of you. You can catch us on Facebook and Twitter. And we're going to give you another great show today, okay?
Well, today is a feel-good episode. Feel good naman tayo ngayong araw na to. So, is everybody feeling good here?
Yeah! How about you, Anna? You feeling good?
Good. We're all feeling good today, right? Yes! And we have a celebrity guest, and none other than Peter Kairos of the 700 Club.
Peter Kairos.
Yep, Peter Kairos. Watch this.
I was doing a live show last August, and our live show is always 11 in the evening, and I get home like 1:30 in the morning. That whole week, I was feeling, not myself. And my wife, who had been on Laminine for about 3-4 weeks, said to me, "Why don't you take this? Try it." So I was taking it, 2 capsules a day. But that whole week, I went through that show and not knowing how I felt. But then I went to see the doctor the week after and had a blood test. But the thing is, I didn't have my blood test till another week after. Then I found out I had dengue while doing the show that whole week. And I was, staying up, having late nights, and yet I didn't feel weak. And I believe my platelets stayed steady. And that's why I feel so good. Plus, I feel like I'm 20 years younger. So how can I not share this to people who I truly love and want them to also benefit out of this product? The energy gives you, you're on the ball, you're really alert, and it's a great product to have. Personally, I feel this product has truly helped me. First of all, the way I feel physically, and because of the benefits that it gives to so many people that I have come across with, I need to share this to as many friends as I can. I have shared it to several, and most of them who have mothers encounter just magnificent benefits from this. So I say to you from my heart, this is a product truly allowed by the Lord for us to have. It just touches your whole being. Talking about the people who I've met, people who are terminally ill, really sick, sometimes you know what kills them? It's not the sickness itself. It's hopelessness. Pag wala ng hope, talagang mamamatay siya. But, when they began to see they're improving, then there's hope for one more day, another week, another month, then they realize, wow, ang galing talaga.
That was a message from our celebrity, Peter Kairos.
Let's give him a big round of applause.
Yeah.
When he was taking it, he didn't even know he had dengue.
Yeah, he had dengue for a while, Susan. He was telling me backstage na nagkaroon daw siya ng dengue na hindi niya alam. Asawa lang niya nagbigay sa kanya.
Well, definitely, it's another miracle. And I've met Peter a while back, and now that I see him, he's a different man. He's happier, more alive, be alive. No, really. Talagang, parang, di ba, happy pill nga, pero talagang makita mo sa kanya na yung iba na, yung very upbeat na siya, yung energy niya, gano'n. Yung dati, ano siya, parang nakatayo lang siya, quiet siya, gano'n. That's a Peter I know, at least.
Yeah, oh my God. And Peter Kairos is Peter Kairos.
Yeah, when we get
Yeah.
back, we'll introduce to you Francis Pira.
And also, you're gonna see the difference in his face when we get back. Okay, we'll see ya.
Here on Be Alive! We're gonna fly high, be alive! We're gonna fly high, be alive!
Okay, the first part of the show, you saw Peter Kairos and he was talking about Laminine. Now, what is this Laminine and who are the people behind this? We've been hearing so much about it. Now, we decided to bring in Francis Pira. He is an advocate of Laminine. Ladies and gentlemen, Francis Pira.
Good morning, Miss Hannah. Good morning, Miss Susan.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Miss, Tita
Francis.
Maggie. Well, Laminine was first introduced to me sometime last March of this year. Beforehand, I was reading a material about Laminine. Somewhat I understand what it was. But knowing that there are so many supplements out there that offers, promises, you can't take it away from me that I was skeptic at first.
Okay.
So when I first took 2 capsules, I experienced the deep sleep that I've been wanting to have for several months. It was the first time that I experienced again. So when I woke up, everything was just so light.
Yung binanggit niya na mahimbing na tulog, that also happened to me. I never experienced such deep, profound sleep
Yes,
until I
Tita.
started taking Laminine.
Ako rin. I mean, the same thing. Actually, 110 miles an hour ang brain ko, no? And I cannot go to sleep when I go home unless I read books.
You know, Francis, I have to ask you one thing. I want you to attest this because Susan knows you. I don't really know you that well, Francis. I know you're a handsome guy. And the thing is, Francis, you have a picture here we're showing on screen. It shows here that you're so old. But then now you're so young. I mean, ano ba to? Baka naman before
Photoshop.
and after to, pina-Photoshop mo to. Hindi kaya.
Last April, I had my passport renewed.
Yeah.
It was also about the same time that I started taking Laminine seriously.
Okay.
Okay, meaning to say on a daily basis and so on. Now, one time, Susan and I, we were en route to Indonesia, I believe. I was thanking her. Thank you, Susan. Pinilit-pilit mo ako dito sa Laminine na ito. No? Look at my picture. I really look old. No? During that time, I was really stressed out. All aspects.
No, but also I can attest.
Laminine rejuvenates,
Yeah, no, Tita. I can really attest, though, because I saw him last April.
Oo.
Around that time. And nag-a-apply siya ng trabaho. Sabi ko, lakas naman loob mag-apply ng trabaho nito. Mukhang retired na to eh. Sabi ko, kawawa naman itong mamang to. Hindi sinusustentuhan ng mga anak.
Can we ask our director to take a tight shot of Francis?
So, ngayon,
So we can show the audience
Nakita
and
mo
the
naman.
televiewers how handsome and young looking.
Ngayon, hindi na siya retired look. GQ na.
And speaking of feeling good, I went to Cebu last December 1st, and the people there were just so great. Cebu, are you ready to watch this?
Yes!
I'm Pepe Pilabil is my name. I'm 69 years old from Cebu. Ever since my college days, my problem was dandruff. Since April, when I was invited to join Laminine, I started taking Laminine until today, but just 2 or 3 months after, we realized that my falling hair had stopped, dandruff was gone, and my hair before was so dry. I have soft hair now, and much more with my skin. It's getting smoother, whereas before very dry. It helps so much, probably because of what they call collagen present in Laminine. Laminin does the work for me. I'm 69 years old already, and I feel young again.
I'm a sportsman all my life. In fact, when I studied in Manila, most of the time I played golf because the secretary or the president at that time wanted me to learn the game in Wakwak. I played with congressmen and senators, and I was so young then, imagine 22 years old. But since then, golf has always been in my life. Anyway, now that I'm 72 years old, it's quite hard for every old man to turn their muscles. But because of Laminine, I was so surprised when I went to the driving range 2-3 weeks ago. I could turn as much as I can and hit the ball the same way as I used to hit in my 40s and 30s years old. So there is something in that really, in that capsule of Laminine. I feel as if I'm in my 40s again. We just had our party in Talisay. All the DIs were surprised how I danced with them as if I'm still in my 20s in Manila. Okay, I'm really feeling good and great. Now I'm going to play golf. Bye-bye.
I'm Albert Gomez. I'm a doctor of medicine. I got to know this product through a friend who had multiple cysts in both breasts. Basically improved so well from the product that got me interested. So I researched on the product and found out that one of the main components, the fibroblast growth factor, is really such a good protein. It repairs, regrows, and rejuvenates cells in our body. I have a condition called congestive heart failure, and it's a condition where 40 to 50% of my heart was already damaged because of high blood pressure. And I'm taking Laminine just so that it could regrow the cells in my heart and hopefully improve the function of my heart. No? But there was an unseen positive thing that happened after taking Laminine for a week. A friend who hangs out with me most of the time, he said, "You know, Doc, I noticed your beard is starting to get darker." Because my beard before was like almost all white, and so is my hair. There was only a few tufts of black hair left in front, and he started telling me, "You know, Doc, your hair is starting to get darker. I see more black hair, especially here in the sides, in your sideburns going up." He said, "You're just kidding." So I brushed it off. After maybe 2 or 3 times that he told me about this, he said, "You know, it's really true, Doc. Your hair is really starting to get darker." So I really checked on the mirror and found out that, to my surprise, it really was getting darker. And so amazing, you know, and just after a week's use. When I looked in the mirror, I realized, you know, this is sort of like scary at my age, because I think most girls would be really attracted to me right now.
When we return, our panel of doctors will tell you about the goodness and wellness everyone here is experiencing. Here on
We're gonna fly high, feel alive. We're gonna fly high, be alive. We're gonna fly high, be alive.
Well, Anna, as we have promised the guest, Dr. Roger Celindong is back. And not only that, we also are bringing you today Dr. Lo Arlie, Imperio.
What can you say about what you just heard from our guests?
What happened there is basically what Laminine does best. No, it restores the balance, especially when it comes to the hormones. Part of the problem sa amin, our testosterone goes down.
Okay.
No, kung sa babae meron kayong menopause, for us guys, we have andropause.
Mas grabe yun, Doc.
Of course. Kasi ang testosterone namin, this starts to decline as we age from the age of 30.
Wow.
Sabi nga
So
nila,
young.
every year, at least you lose 1% of your testosterone. So by the
Wow.
time you reach 40, mga 10%. No?
Yeah.
10% nang halos nawala. And it continues to decline. So as you age, no, part of the problems crops up. No?
That's
What's
right.
good thing now, with laminine, no, it increases the testosterone level.
Ayun.
And these are backed up by studies, no? Dr. Esquelan was the one who was commissioned to revive the research that was started by Dr. Davidson
Yes.
in the 30s.
Gusto kong marinig yung hormones kasi importante ito dahil lalo na sa mga Filipinos. Kasi Filipinos are good lovers.
Ayun.
Kaya lang, ang masakit nun, kung 1% a year nagdi-decrease ang kanilang testosterone, may expiration pa lang kanilang pagka-good lover. So ngayon, ibig nyo sabihin, Doc, pagka nagte-take sila ng lamin, nakakatulong yun para ma-delay yung expiration.
Sabi nga, this was all backed up by clinical studies. No? There were studies that showed by Dr. Esquelan na it not only increased the energy level, it also increased the sexual desire, the collagen structure of the
So,
skin.
anti-aging yan.
So, may talagang anti-aging siya. As
Wow.
part of kasi it's not only the testosterone hormone that's being affected, but also it increases the serotonin level.
So,
No,
happy.
Serotonin is the happy hormone.
So, hindi na po yung andropause, di ba? Andropause, laging grumpy old man.
Yes.
Di ba?
Kaya nawawala yun eh.
Sinasabi, grumpy old man dahil pala yung andropause na sila. Di
Oh,
ba?
and not only that, no, it increases your serotonin, increases your testosterone, and it brings down your cortisol, the bad
Wow,
hormone.
wow.
This is the stress hormone that is
Cortisol, yes.
cortisol. And
stress?
sabi nga nila, cortisol is the only hormone that is left out na talagang does not decline as we age.
What probably I can add more on what Dr. Sarindong has mentioned is that these benefits that we are seeing, it seems to appear that laminine may act like medicine, but at the same time, it is not medicine, it's just a food supplement. Pag sinabi pa kasi yung food supplement, ito yung parang iiwasan lang yung mga vitamin and mineral deficiency. Pero meron na pong current research na ang food supplement ay pwedeng maging functional food. Ibig sabihin niya, meron siyang mga additional, let's say, ability to support and promote body function.
Wow.
And this can explain the many wonderful testimonies that we have seen so far. Kaya kung titingnan natin kung ito po ang food supplement, ito po ang gamot, ang functional food medyo nasa gitna. Parang gamot pero hindi gamot kasi food pa rin. It helps the body heal itself. Food supplement siya pero higit pa siya sa food supplement. In fact, I mentioned to Dr. Salindong a while ago, there was a journal that was released only last a few months ago na meron pong annual convention sa endocrinology sa Europe. And they were evaluating the role of, let's say, food supplements in the field of endocrinology. Endocrinology, by the way, is yung mga hormones sa body natin. Ngayon, sinabi nila, meron pong mga sinasabing functional foods na meron na palang ganun effect. So, it supported the statement of Hippocrates, who is considered the father of ancient medicine thousands of years ago, when he said, and I quote, "Let be your food be thy medicine, and let be thy medicine
Be thy
your
food."
Be thy food. Mukhang may connection. So, I'm so happy that there is such thing as a food supplement such as this, which can be added to the proper treatment that may be given to you by your doctors.
The one who gave a testimonial sa Cebu mentioned about fibroblast growth factor, doctor.
The doctor-
I know that fibroblast growth factor is something that laminine has that others do not have. What's fibroblast growth factor?
This is the uniqueness of laminine. Laminine, as far as I know of, no, is the only one in the market today, no, that contains the fibroblast growth factor. No, without the fibroblast growth factor, laminine would just like be your any other ordinary supplements in the market.
So that's the
What
main thing,
makes laminine stands out is the fibroblast growth factor. Ito yung pinaka-wow ng laminine. And this what makes laminine unique among all other supplements now available in the market.
Wow!
Yung ingredients na nakikita natin sa laminine, nanggaling po siya sa 9-day-old fertilized avian egg. So, that liquid must contain very important ingredients. It must have all the vitamins and the minerals and the growth factors to promote the growth from that liquid to differentiate into the different cells and organs of the chicken. Ngayon, dati na tayong kumakain ng itlog. So, safe siya. Kaya lang, ang pagkakaiba, kinuha natin yung power na yun. And we know that in the law of physics, energy is neither created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed. That must contain energy to create life. So we got it. But how to take it is a trade secret. It was done as natural as possible. Whoever made the research was able to get the patent rights, and what I got, it's now patented in about 13 countries. Now, it was placed into capsule form. That energy, therefore, was transformed, and it's now in the capsule. When you take it, that energy will energize the cells of your body to support the, let's say, activity of the cells of the body, like in stem cell development. The original cells that are in your body will start to differentiate into specialized cells to build, maintain, and repair itself. Therefore, it's very adaptogenic. But there is something into it. Now, that was the theory of Dr. Davidson in 1920s. Now, is there initial study to support such claim?
Yes.
And there is. There's about, I think, 8 clinical trials that have shown that there is something into that egg powder extract.
Yes.
One journal that has, let's say, convinced me is the role of the egg powder extract in regulating stress response. It was done in a clinical setting, double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial, where it was able to solve and improve the ability of the person to cope with stress. Now, if a person is sick, any kind of sickness, whether it's high blood, hypertension, diabetes, cancer, is under stress. Therefore, will it help? The answer is obviously yes. If you are not sick, with the modern pace of life, with the many gadgets that we're excited about, we're already under stress. So will it help you and me? I think so. Therefore, if you are not sick, it will help delay the aging process by enhancing body function because it is a functional food.
My gosh. Wow.
Well, I'd like to thank the doctors for being with us. We've learned so much from you. And I have my own personal testimonials also. I find that Laminine has been very, very effective in my life. And I hope I'm looking younger because of it.
You are. She is. All right. Now, remember last week, we showed you the biography of this beautiful lady. I'm talking about no other than Susan Barlin. Yes. Watch this.
Susan left the country in 1991 at the age of 33. She had graduated from the University of the East in Manila and had dabbled as a model in Manila to earn money. She knew, though, that she wanted to start a business. Susan Barlin is currently the CEO of Barlin International Group and the CEO for Forever Rich Philippines Incorporated.
Life Farm Global. In 2005, I've always been an advocate or passionate about giving back to the Philippines and to the Filipinos. In 2005, I wrote 5-year Philippine Economic Recovery Plan to real estate and tourism because I believe that those two industries create jobs. But nevertheless, recent economic downturn, especially globally, financial freedom and financial independence is the key. Laminine, what a wonderful product, phenomenal. It's more than wonderful. It's changing people's lives. It's in one capsule. It brings a lot of benefits, and which is sometimes too good to be true. It's the only one in the market. It's a breakthrough. Nothing compares to it. Laminine is something that I believe would be a household name. Before Forever Rich, I was in real estate, international real estate. I was in concept development. I was in publishing. I have 5 magazines. I circulated in various parts of the world. And I was also in tourism, concept development of tourism destinations. And then I put up my own company and wherein I started going international, influence the developers here to target the Filipino Americans in the U.S.
In 2012, Susan Barlin returned to her native hometown and Forever Rich Philippines Incorporated was born.
So I rerouted my advocacy, my goal, into shrinking the gap between the poor and the rich, which is so wide. That is when I formed Forever Rich. When I met with Life Farm and they have a product that surely is the answer, and the module of business they have, it's a perfect answer. It's a perfect marriage with my advocacy to create financial freedom.
After her success in real estate in the U.S., Susan realized that she wanted to be a catalyst of change for her fellow Filipinos.
All I know is I live for a purpose, to make a difference, touching people's lives. I want to give back to God what He had given me. I believe that the best gift that we can give Him is to make use of His gift of life to us. I would like to inspire everybody, our televiewers, your followers, be alive. Don't just live, but be alive. And make sure you share with others how to be alive.
Be alive.
Here we go.
We really had so much fun today, right?
Yes, and thank you to all our guests, doctors, Ask Media Concepts team, GMA7, of course, Life Farm Global Network, and our beautiful audience.
Thank you also to SM Lounge for providing the venue for our opening billboard. I also want to thank Noel Abelardo, Forever Rich,
yes,
for doing our set here today. And I want to thank our directors, our cameraman, and of course my beautiful co-hosts.
Well,
come on now.
And let's not forget to thank, lastly, Mr. Leon Katz.
Oh, yeah!
Leon, thank you.
Our producer for the show, thank you. So, stay beautiful.
Be alive!
Be Alive would like to thank the following: